Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Friday night edition of RCM on Tap, your 60-ish minute roundtable discussion where we go behind the scenes here at RivalCast Media to talk about whatever the hell we want. Joining me, as always, Killer McCoy and Biomed Alchemist.
It's a pleasure to be affiliated with the two of you.
It is a pleasure to be affiliated with the two of you as well, Bio, and I do very much appreciate everything that you do for us every single day here at RivalCast.
You're affiliated with us.
Yes.
So what's this affiliation we're talking about? Or affliction? It's affliction, isn't it?
Well,
it may be an affliction.
Some might say it's an affliction. They obviously haven't known us for very long yet, but yes.
Yeah.
We told Bio he could talk about it if he was wanting
Apparently
to talk about
Bio's
it.
got something he's got to work on really quick.
Is it that godforsaken script thing again?
Yes, apparently so. Well, while he's doing that, you and me
it.
can talk about how our show is now titled for tonight. So
Bio found us
apparently,
something bad.
Yeah.
Bio found us something very bad.
I wish he could talk about it because it's just right up his alley.
I know. I feel so bad for that penguin. You should definitely drop the link in chat, Killer.
I did. I already did.
Yay!
I'm way ahead of you, as always.
Hype, 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 hype.
Ouch.
Anyway, apparently, some anime promotions being done, and they're putting all these little anime poster cardboard cutouts in the zoos. And
In Japan, specifically in Japan, we're not like that.
Japan.
Continue.
Thank you for correction. God.
It's my job.
Is it your job to correct me?
It is, actually.
Is it really in your
That's
job?
something I'd expect
It
a
is
racist
literally
to
in my
argue
job
about.
description.
Wow. Okay. Anywho.
Slapping people technically is also written down in my job description, but I choose to use that privilege sparingly.
Privilege. Your work statement, that's what it is. Anyway, apparently, this penguin has grown quite attached to one of these cardboard cutouts for the anime they're promoting in Japan. So much he has grown so attached to it, there was fear that he might starve to death. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a 20-year-old penguin, which I guess is apparently old in penguin years. So I guess you can call him your 75-year-old grandpa who's a dirty pervert. Looking at this cardboard cutout of this anime chick who's
How dare you? You don't
12?
know what his thoughts were.
All the anime girls
He's
are like
protecting
12
his
anyway.
waifu.
Depends.
Oh.
You can never tell because, sometimes they have no boobs and they have giant boobs bigger than their head. You just can't tell.
That's true. Well, if you... I have on occasion, looked at these stories, and they're always described as being 12-year-olds, and yet they're, I don't know.
Full-figure women?
It's ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Actually, it's exactly ridiculous.
Or, Baroness, you're being ageist. Have you thought of that?
I did think of that, Bio, and I rejected it as out of hand. Yes, I did.
I agree with that
you
statement.
didn't because you have common sense. That didn't even cross your mind.
Oh, man, those slapping privileges, those are going to come into play by the end of the night. I know it. Ooh.
What do you even...
Ooh, I'm at 90. I'm at 91, guys. You got to keep it up.
Yes.
Got to keep it up. I got to burn some calories. I had to take my watch off today to recharge it, and so I forgot to put it back on before I left to run my errands. So I just put it on before show. So my watch is like, you haven't done all your exercising today. How much water have you been drinking? And I'm like, yeah, that's okay. I'm going to get some cardio during on tap. I know it. I don't even have to get up and do anything. It's just my heart rate's just going to be...
Does it come across the LCD screen on there where it's just like, you're about to slap a hoe?
Not yet, but I'm working on it. I did get it to it says yo homie when it gives my my little encouragements throughout the day. It's like, you can do this, homie. I was like, yes.
No. You know what we should get her, Bio? We should get her a psychological warfare from Jocko.
Oh, yes.
Do you really?
Oh, speaking of that, Killer, so I got a new PC at work.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely named it Good.
Aww.
I had to think of something. It was like, you know what? Based on the way things go, I need to be able to look up at the sticker and it just says, Good.
That's a beautiful way of doing things, Bio.
It is. That is a good one. That's good.
Oh, I see
Or
what you did.
could've
I
called
see
it
what you did there,
dichotomy.
Killer. I see what you did
Yeah,
there.
dichotomy.
It helps
I'll
me,
make a
but it
virtual
punishes
machine
me.
called dichotomy.
I love it, but I hate it.
Oh.
Precisely.
Why do we still have factor crap?
Oh, because I wanted to torment you. I was gonna see how long it went before you noticed
We
that.
noticed.
You noticed
Oh.
it before I did, so I mean, I think
6
that means
minutes.
that you won.
6 minutes side, so I arrived before Varyar.
Ooh.
Wow.
Although, I have to take that back. He has actually been on time more often than late. I have to give him credit for that. Good job there, Varyar. Fearless leader. Don't salute
It's
him.
still within the range of plus or minus 8 minutes. So
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, it is actually.
on
So-
time is within that range.
Yep.
Anywho.
So
Speaking, of exercise and calories and stuff like that, a girlfriend made me some dinner tonight.
Oh,
It was
yeah?
Applebee's
What'd you have?
zesty chicken and the rice.
Nice.
Oh, it was so good. So good.
Wait, did she make it or did
She
she
made it.
Okay.
No, she
Yeah,
made
just
it.
styled after it. No, he's not pulling a
I
killer.
was gonna say,
it's like,
because
she's not
that I
gonna
think
look
means
at
that
it.
she's
I
already
picked
in
it
your
up.
family. If
No,
she
no.
just, I cooked you dinner. It's like, that's a very interesting cooking
Means of
apparatus that
packaging
you're
it.
using. It has
No, she got this cookbook. And it's got all these recipes from all these different restaurants and everything, and she's been dying to try this recipe out. What's to say we'll be doing this one again?
Yay.
It was good.
She should learn how to make sriracha shrimp. I can't even speak right now.
Oh, you've been drinking.
That shrimp. No, I haven't actually. I've had like 2 sips today.
That's your
It's
problem.
sad.
We should call BS and be like, "What's the Fitbit saying?" It's just like
That's
she's a
true.
lush. Going across the screen.
The Fitbit surprisingly does not. It has a water counter. It does not have a how many beers did you put in counter. So, which I think that's an application flaw. I'm just saying.
That is an application flaw.
I mean, somebody should work on
Killer.
that.
Speaking of,
Yes.
I did get to listen to a Jocko podcast where the doctor was on. That one doctor who went to Johns Hopkins.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
It's a really old one, but it was interesting hearing him talk about the Fitbit like watch that can read your glucose or blood sugar in a pretty close to real time. Like you have to prick your finger, I think, twice a day and actually do a real test to keep it calibrated.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of interesting that they're getting to that point where something external can just sit there and
record all your
figure it
data.
out.
It's creepy in a way.
Put it in the cloud. That's where the government wants it.
They can manipulate you.
Hmm.
Although speaking of that, what's hilarious is there's now studies saying, "Oh yeah, all the nutritional data we've been giving you out, advice for the last 50 years, it's completely shit."
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's amazing.
They just make this shit up as they go along.
I sometimes I think
they do
it's that.
studies. It's just that everything gets more narrow
Mm-hmm.
as they start to look and go, "Oh wait, it wasn't that after all. We have better tools to figure out what's going on."
Although I think sometimes there's been actual reports where it's a little more shady, as in someone who would benefit from these reports would, hey, here's a couple thousand $100,000 grants to help you with your study. Just make sure it's favorable to us, our industry.
There's that, and then there's also and you see this a lot in research. It's like to win the funding to keep your research going, you have to be showing results. So if you get even the littlest bit of something, you're being told you need to push it out. It's like you need to report on it, and it gets the hype, and it's like.
But nobody likes negativity.
I know nobody likes a failure, but a failure is what eventually gets you to a success with a lot of things.
That's a negative attitude,
especially research.
Well, but my thing is just give it time to actually make sure and double check that what you think your research is showing is what it's actually showing, rather than, we got some initial tests that indicate this might be the case, and then the next thing you know, popular science is saying, oh, scientists are saying this could be the next big thing. It's like, not quite,
There's
But-
only one study.
Right.
One study.
And it's not. And it's
You know,
not
there
even
was
complete
something
yet.
about that back in the what decade was it?
I don't know. You tell us.
It had to do with popcorn, movie theater popcorn, because they used coconut oil was the original formula for the type of oil they used. Well, then conveniently, some group, and I don't think it was even an officially certified medical organization. It was just one that had built itself up where it looked like it had credentials. Came around and said, "Oh, well, that stuff gives you cancer. You can't use that," and it caused all sorts of issues. And it's been completely debunked now. But at that time, like they basically were trying to regulate movie theaters because you can't use that coconut oil. And everyone was just like, it's fine, you can have coconut oil. There's the types of fats in there are not the type that cause heart disease or cancer or anything. It's very interesting.
We have a bunch
then again, I'm arguing with people about, thanks to Bill Nye the freaking Science Guy, about what XXY means.
God almighty.
So XXY does not mean a brand new gender. That means a medical disorder. I took genetics.
Don't say that.
It.
Don't say that.
Causes birth defects.
Don't say that.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
Don't find it. Oh my god. Oh, that stupid song though. Holy shit.
No, the
Killer. Don't be jelly. You know you wish you could have been on that stage.
No.
And doing this the whole time.
Oh no. Because they, can't perpetuate that myth of, the crazy white guy who's a right ringer who's going to start shooting up the place because he's got guns, and guns are bad.
Where is it?
Even though I would have.
In this case, it was just interesting because there were mannequins or something. I think it was an animation of some mannequins, and they had one of them had XX, and one of them had XXXY, and one of them had XYY or something along those lines. And I was looking at it going, okay, normal, possibly normal, but high probability of deformities and organ problems.
There it is.
No, don't click it. Don't click it, people. Don't click it.
Oh,
no. In the chat.
It's fine. No, it's not going to sing the song. It's just every time someone says Bill Nye anymore, I think of this comic. It's fantastic.
Okay, I will click it.
Click the thing. It's okay. It's not going to play music, I promise.
I'm going to click the thing as well.
Wow.
I thought it was kind of funny.
Okay.
Especially because Bio notoriously hates Bill Nye with a passion.
I don't notoriously hate Bill Nye with a passion. Let's put that out there.
You can't say the man's name. You always spit it out with this little bit of derision, like you've got a nasty taste in your mouth, like Bill Nye.
It's like the first time I recall mentioning him on.
No, you've
maybe the second time on air.
I'm not talking about on air.
I'm
talking about in general.
Here's the science of feelings here, everyone.
Ice cream one, the ice cream skit, that was just, oh my god.
I just feel that his arguments are very weak.
They are weak.
And he conveniently never shows the studies. Like, just straight up give me the studies. Don't just show me cute little animations. I mean, that was cool back in the 90s when I was a kid. But now that I'm older, I want to see the actual papers.
Although,
don't talk to me about clownfish and then say that's human, because guess what? There are octopi down at the bottom of the ocean that can change their skin pigment to blend in with the surroundings. There's no human who can do that.
Oh no, it's the flounder.
And don't say it, Killer. Don't say what you want to say.
No, it's the flounder. They use the flounder fish because it can change its its sex.
Yeah, and there's a frog. There's a species of frog that can do that. There's also, interesting enough, just to get into some real science right quick, there's a Japanese rice fish, I believe is the common name.
Mm-hmm.
It has, yes, Japanese. It has nothing to do with my preference. They have been able to do studies. Apparently, there's a kind of a thought that its XY chromosome actions, how it crunches them and presents the phenotype from the genotype. They're kind of still a little rudimentary, so they're easier to manipulate.
Mm-hmm.
They can make a fish that has the genotype of XY, which would be female or male. XY is male. Yeah. Duh. I'm tripping up on the descriptors. Anyway, but it has properties of a female because of the expression of the genes. Which is interesting.
So you really need to ask this thing what it identifies as, is what I'm hearing.
Go on.
All right. Since Baroness got the link of comic, I'm linking a comic from this Facebook page from a sketch. Oh my god. Fire got me hooked on this comic.
Oh.
Just click it. It's amazing. Oh my god.
Baron's gonna be playing Outlast 2 tonight?
Yeah. Crap, did you hear that when we talked about it on Tuesday night?
All week. Yeah, he's been talking about it all week.
After we played that game of Battleground on Player Unknown.
He was talking about it on Sunday too.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome. I wish I could watch it. I may try and still have it up on this stream here.
Read that comic. I love that last line.
I did it for you. Okay. Well done.
Right. What's wrong, Baroness? I did it for you.
Right.
Let's be glad I don't change the nature of our deal any further. There's the face of
somebody who killed the younglings. I'm just saying.
And change the deal afterwards.
Yeah. About that. Okay, huh. All right.
He didn't identify with that deal anymore.
Killer, are you saying he wasn't affiliated with that?
No, he wasn't affiliated with that deal anymore.
Oh, God.
Oh, wait, I do have good news. I do have some good news.
What is your good news, Killer?
Remember what happened last week when we were missing a laptop?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good news.
Did the North Koreans have it?
No, the North Koreans do not have it.
God damn it! That's $5 I'll buy.
Fort Stewart has it. It got packed in the wrong. It got packed with a kit that was supposed to be sent out for a future class at Fort Stewart.
Oh.
And they just didn't tell you.
They're just apparently.
Somebody's gonna be running around for a week.
Well, here's the thing. Normally, there's only 30 computers that go out on a kit, and there's enough slots normally just to fit 30 computers. This kit had more than 30 slots. We're always used to counting up to 30, and we stop. So we always make sure we have 30 computers, not 31, not 32. So that's why I got sent along.
So you got a mutant kit slot thing. Usually they don't do odd numbers like 31, though. I mean, they'll have multiples of 5, multiples of 2.
Like one died,
don't ask. Don't ask. I know why it happened too, because it was the newer guy who did it by himself, and we didn't check his work.
Damn it, new guy! You would think that you would count properly, but apparently not. Apparently you need a supervisor for that.
Labels too.
You have to give Killer props. He followed up with some extreme ownership. He's like, and we didn't double check him.
That's true. We didn't. That was actually my fault. I should have realized that the computer was missing immediately, but
Killer,
I didn't.
It's not just your fault. It's your fault, but it is. But we're going to put a system in place where it doesn't happen again, boss.
We already did. It's a pain in the ass.
I'm pretty sure that violates some labor laws there, Killer. Boss Killer.
You have to scratch tally marks into your arm as you slide them in.
I'm just imagining Killer in like the dank, dark basement of some military installation, and this poor newbie tech is like, zip tied to a chair. I'm sorry, Mr. Killer, it'll never happen again. And Killer's in like the whole the black fatigue thing, and he's like,
God.
You're right. You will never do this again.
Boom, boom, boom!
It hurts my arm. Good. You learned.
Jesus Christ. Oh, this got dark quickly. I did it for you, Arby.
He could wield supreme executive power over this poor person. Whoa.
So yeah.
We were watching movies before showtime today. And
yeah, what movies?
It dawned on me that, we were going to watch just Monty Python movies, so we watched the Holy Grail, and then we were just shy, like it would have gone over for Life of Brian, so we paused that for the time being. But it dawned on me, and I had to laugh. The scene towards the beginning where when Arthur's going through and he's trying to gather the Knights of the Round Table, and he runs into Dennis in the field and, addresses him as old woman, and he's like, man, and just goes through the whole skit. That Dennis it just reminds me of Bio every time I see that film now. Like, that particular scene, that's Bio. He's like, man, how dare you assume to what I identify as so-called king.
It happened.
Speaking of funny movies, I showed a clip of Spaceballs to the Princess Candy because I couldn't contain myself. It was the.
Oh, did you?
Has she not seen that?
No, I don't think she'll. It would have to.
We're gonna have a movie night, doo-dah, doo-dah. Because I know someone else who also hasn't seen that movie. Oh, doo-dah day.
Who hasn't seen that movie?
We're gonna make it a group activity. That way everyone feels like they need to get involved. Huzzah!
We'll have to be drunk. That's the only way we're gonna get.
That's okay. That is completely fine.
So I showed her the comb the desert one scene. It's like, have you found anything? We ain't found shit. And I showed her the assholes. Surrounded by assholes. Such a great scene. Sorry. So, yeah. Things. Places.
Oh.
What?
I'll share this. It's a funny clip I found. And it features the voice talent of somebody who was at RivalCon. Just so happens. Or, had a panel at RivalCon.
Really?
Via TeamSpeak, yeah.
Was a certain person we know who creamed all over themselves?
Oh, yeah. So this is from Dragon Ball Super, and I think it aired this past week.
Oh, I can't play it, though, because it'll leak into our thing.
I know. Well, so the scene
Why
is
do you do that? You do that on purpose!
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what happened. But
exactly.
The scene is that that Mr. Satan
I love Mr.
has
Satan.
been spoiler out there. If you haven't seen Dragon Ball Super, then just hit mute for 2 minutes. I don't know. Goku has defeated a certain character.
Right.
And Mr. Satan is kind of been given the credit. Mm-hmm. So some space alien, because the people of this planet of Earth in this story are pretty dumb, really gullible. So they're just like, "Oh, Mr. Satan, you're the greatest." Well, these space aliens come down, and they're like, "Oh, we heard you defeated this guy, and everybody's been afraid of him. We want to honor you, but you have to fight one of our strongest champions." And he's like, "Oh, I don't know about that." Well, Goku just happens to be in the area, so he's like, "No, you have to beat him before you can get to me." Beat one of my underlings. So Goku's about to fight him, and then Chi-Chi walks up, and I guess he was in town shopping for stuff to, do his farming back at his place. And he's, she chews him out because he's about to get in a fight again instead of being domestic.
Farming? I don't know.
Yeah.
Instead of farming?
Like, oh. So he
Did
runs
you get
up
that
to
corn
Mr. Satan,
planted?
like,
you better not be putting on those boxing gloves until you get that corn planted.
Yeah.
My mother told me I should have married a lawyer.
You gotta do me a solid. You gotta do me a solid. Just pretend to punch me in the face because I can't be seen flying. So he, gives him a punch, and he does this whole like, "Oh no, I'm flying! You hit me so hard!" And then as he goes over the crowd, he's like, "Oh, there's my tractor!" He's like, grabs the tractor and keeps flying with it.
Okay.
I'm just having a hard time imagining now Baroness saying, Chi-Chi's, mother was a Jewish mother saying should have married a lawyer. Doesn't quite
Chi-Chi's
work,
mother is
but
not
okay.
in the series as far as I know. Just
My mother
father,
said I
dog
should have
skin.
married a doctor. It's just so cliche, Killer. I had to change it up.
Wait, did your mother say you should marry a doctor?
My mother said I should not marry anyone because reasons, but still. She likes Baron a lot.
Well, technically, you didn't marry someone.
Wait, what? Yeah, this was prior to the Baron entering the picture. I mean, once you get aristocracy involved, the whole dynamic changes.
Oh, so
my mother's
married because of money.
Yeah. Well, she didn't understand that baronies are like the lowest you can possibly get in the aristocracy. She was, she's just like,
hey, it was a step up. Rock bottom, anything above rock bottom is a step up.
We common folk,
The peasants, peons. We're complete.
Well, it would be if we were in a country that actually, had that sort of class setup, but, America. Anyway.
I think we still have that to some degree. We just don't like talking about it.
To some.
It's a weird dichotomy.
Yeah.
I see what you... Whoa!
Are you affiliated with that dichotomy, Killer?
He was so excited that he accidentally panned out his camera. That's awesome.
Did I?
You did. You fixed it.
Damn it. Thought I can control the camera. The stupidest mutant power ever.
Yeah, just control the focus of web cameras remotely.
Although, maybe I could make this a job. I think I could do this.
That'd be really useful for Baron sometimes when
it would.
The wider,
oh my God,
the further
it
back
would.
shot, if he could just point. Not like what he has to do sometimes where he does that to get it caught up, but where it's just like the other side of the room.
Too.
He just does that and it starts to.
There have been times where he's had to call me in because he's done the finger point thing and it wouldn't focus on his finger even then. I had to go in and yell at the camera. And you know what? The fucker worked then, didn't it?
Wait a second. Does that make Baroness the webcam's Chi-Chi?
Oh!
I don't even know what this Chi-Chi is.
He's like, why don't you get back to work?
You just saw that.
I'm gonna... No, I didn't. I can't click on the link because the audio leaks. And then a certain web editor gets all pissy about, I had to mute the thing, and now we're gonna have to, redub that part. Except we're not really gonna do that.
Wait, if we redubbed it, would Killer do everybody's voice?
Oh God, that would
be amazing!
On bioherptations! That'd be it.
Baroness is like, I hate you guys! Quack, quack, quack!
Very nice.
Sounds about right?
Well done, Killer. Well done.
So what I'm hearing is, Killer needs to start doing Mystery Science Theater 3000 of the RCM Montana episode.
What I'm hearing is the next time I need to go out of town, we don't have to leave you guys by your lonesome. We can just have a puppet, like a picture of me just sitting there. Like Baron can move the mouth and Killer can just dub in the voice. Like, slap, slap, slap.
That would be amazing that while he's doing that, suddenly you hear like, Hobbs, get off me! What are you doing, Hobbs? The cat starts attacking the puppet, and so it's just like, my face, it's bleeding!
Man, call off your damn cat! I think we made her spew. Yeah! Spew alert!
I am so glad that was water and not beer. Oh, wow. I hate you guys.
That'd be awesome, though.
See, I did it. I called it.
Good job,
You just
Killer.
start batting at her for the rest of the show. Like, get out of my face, Calvin!
I think you should do the voice now.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, that was terrible.
Well, that's us. People are going to watch this episode and not want to be affiliated with us anymore.
No one wants to be affiliated with us. Oh my God. Although, speaking of affiliations, if more people affiliate with this new game we've been playing on the streams, Player called again?
Yeah,
Player Unknown.
So I was very confused because it's like you guys were starting like almost like an RCM cult with the Stellaris game, and then just overnight, like literally overnight, it's like you've done a complete 180, and now you're playing this
survival third person game. Yeah, which is amazing. Oh my god,
what's it called?
Yeah, I just had it. It's called
Unknown something.
Players Unknown.
Players Unknown, yeah.
Players Unknown Battleground.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
you know what the game's concept is?
I just
never heard of it.
Okay.
Never heard
Basically,
of it
the basic premise of the game is that you can either play singles, duos, or team. But we like playing teams because fun playing with.
Because they like wrecking each other out of motorcycles is what I was getting out of that.
Partially true.
Continue.
And the basic premise of the game is it's a giant 8x8 kilometer map. Okay, on an island.
Okay.
100 people are dropped from a plane onto this island, so you get to basically pick where you want to go. Throughout the island are different stashes of weapons, equipment, and other items. The goal of the game is to be the last man.
So it's kind of like what's it called?
H1Z1. Yeah, there's a gameplay.
It's a similar concept, at least, that you're dropped in. Does it make the map smaller and smaller in ways?
Yes, it does.
Well, that just like it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
It's a lot of fun to watch. Baron has super running powers apparently.
Yes, he does. He is the marathon man.
Yeah. I watched him essentially get separated from the team and just run his way to near victory one night. And they like riding around in motorcycles with these really ramshackle, sketchy looking sidecars that it looks like the people are going to fall out any second.
Yeah. Getting flipped over and crushed.
They like yelling at each other a lot too. Why did you get out of the car? Get back in the car. I'm not done yet. You're a terrible driver.
You never know. There could be that one person out there watching you and shooting at you and kill you.
Right.
And you're done. It's game over.
Is there in-game chat or voice?
There is in-game chat, but we just turn it off. We just work on team play.
Cause see, I used to watch Boogie 2988 play H1Z1 a bit, and that would be his thing. Is he would do wacky voices or characters while he's playing. He'd be like, "Hey, add my Steam account," and they'd be like, "Oh, sure, dude. What is it? It's www. You just keep going for a while, and they just be like, "What? I can't find that, man."
Yeah. But it's such a great game. It's so tense. You just don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm watching the trailer on mute. But I saw this knife fight thing where they were crouched,
Yeah. It's amazing. Because you could be engaging one group of guys, and someone come up right behind you. And the circle keeps getting smaller and smaller. It's amazing.
Right, yeah.
There's been some tense moments. I think that's why we love it, because there's so many tense moments. They're not
Yeah, and you can't camp. I mean, you can camp in little ways.
Yeah, if you get lucky.
When you hunker down in a house or something, but when that circle gets smaller, you gotta get
go
out of the gas range or whatever.
Exactly.
Whatever they use to kind of represent
field.
The map's getting smaller.
It's a wall.
Okay. So it's like the Stephen King thing, whatever. What was it called?
Yeah, well, it doesn't
the dome. Under the dome?
It's kind of like a dome, but it's if you're outside the dome, you start taking damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you could survive outside, but you take that risk.
Yeah, you're pretty much screwed if you don't get inside the wall again.
Exactly.
The barrier.
It's bio.
Yeah, this looks interesting so far.
Oh yeah, and guess what we get to play every time we jump out of a plane? Yes, bio.
What?
Guess what song we play when we can jump out of a plane?
What song do you play when you jump out?
Every single time. They get super excited.
Every single time.
They get super
we can't help
it.
It has to be played.
It really does, because they jumped out once.
Meet up
Well,
you land in random
no.
spots and you just say, "Hey, let's meet up here." Or can you join as teams and all jump at once?
We can. You can, as I said, there's singles, duos, and teams. So you can jump at any time. Gotcha. But the plan is you want to jump with your buddies.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Awesome, I said we're gonna have to play that soon.
H1Z1, as let's say World War Z. H1Z1, I think it's just no matter what, everybody's on their own.
Baron's in chat right now saying, "No, I want to play Battlegrounds." No, you've been waiting for this other game.
Yes.
For
Baron,
weeks.
Play your Outlast 2, because I won't be able to play tonight.
Yeah, you told me to play Outlast.
You've been talking all week about it. You want to play Outlast.
Everyone wants to see you play and get scaredy and wet your pants. Maybe
I'm just saying, Baron, if you did buy this, I may buy it and stay up for a while to play it. No pressure. Actually, I'm really curious to see Outlast 2 more than anything.
Yeah, I am too. But eventually, I want to see if we can get as many people to buy, Players Unknown Battlegrounds. So we can have the RCM RivalCast survival face-off.
So what you're saying is we need 100 people playing the game together at the same time for the island of RivalCastia.
Yes.
Winner takes all.
Winner takes all.
How would that even work? I mean, does the winner take over Varyar's slot? He would slaughter everyone. He would make sure that the throne of RivalCastia remains secure.
I just want to hear Varyar start, taunting people as he's hunting them down.
Yes. You think you have what it takes to sit in my chair, bitch? Ha
ha! He'd be going, "That's a whiff."
Baron, come out to play.
That's awesome.
Oh, there you are, killer. I have you in my sights now. Yes, we need to get a large enough of us to play this game. It will be amazing. Because you can do private matches. So that is the plan. Get as many people to play this game.
Marlo's in chat. See what happens when you face the warrior.
Yeah.
Oh.
Grenades lots of grenades. 2 killer. Lots of grenades.
Oh
boy.
I was hope, Baron, but you can, he doesn't spot you from a distance because they all know you're going to get screwed then. Yes, your husband has lacking in long range play.
Yeah.
But he's really good at short range. I have to give him that. He actually won us the game. We actually won one, Bio. We actually won one. Me, Varyar, and Baron.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh my god, we were so fucking happy.
I watched it.
Then you
Number
definitely played Delta Force on Honolulu.
We did. We played it. Gotta give credit to Baron. He won us the game. He got the last kill.
Nice.
Marla says Baron's good out to about 4 meters.
Poor Baron.
Baron has caught up in the chat yet. Yeah, I give you credit, Baron. I give you credit.
Yeah, he already gave you credit. You just haven't heard it yet. But credit is inbound.
Kind of like those grenades.
Although,
I guess I could yell upstairs that
he'll hear.
Killer loves you. Killer saying nothing but excellent things about you.
Marlo says a stock clock is still right twice a day, Baron. That's terrible.
Ouch.
Very ouch indeed.
Yeah, I'll see about getting this. I'm gonna add it.
Add it when you see it on sale. Get it on sale. I mean, it's worth $30. I mean, we've already put
30 isn't that bad. I mean, sure, it's early access, but
it is early access. I mean, we've already put 15 hours in, and it's been an enjoyable 15 hours.
I'm putting 15 hours into it.
And we've only played. Oh God, I have to look at my stats now.
And that's not even me hating on the game. That's just me being realist. I'm not going to put 15 hours into it. Not going to be able to do that.
Oh yes, you can. Yes, you can. I mean, even Vampy got it. Slicer's
Even Vampy got it.
Vampy got it
has
too.
time
We're
to
gonna have to
stream.
play a game.
Well, no. I mean, I would expect Vampy to get it because she actually has time to stream and such.
Yeah, that's true.
And she's pretty busy as well.
Yeah, she is.
She's a pretty busy lady.
Busy. So.
I'm just enjoying my Friday evening.
By listening to us talk about different things.
Company of my friends.
Oh, wait,
Cold
are we
beer.
friends?
You've
Are the best of friends.
I was gonna say, I mean, you've slept at my house. That's a very rare thing, Killer.
That is
I don't
true.
like people, like, in general, coming to my house, let alone staying over. You were invited. You should feel honored.
Not so much invited, required to stay.
That's true. You were summoned to the Castle Von Gosu.
I was summoned. I still remember the night we finished that bottle of scotch.
I'm surprised you remember that at all.
I do.
I remember the night you and my husband were dancing in our living room. You got some moves, Killer McCoy, I gotta say.
I still... terrible. Just terrible.
Were you using that as a segue for RivalCon? Because it was a beautiful setup,
Sure.
if so.
No, not really, but we'll go with it. I'm totally going to go with it. Not going to take credit, though.
Sure you can. That's what bosses do.
Bosses take credit?
Yeah.
Not good bosses. Good bosses give credit to their team.
Well, you gave credit to your team
Wow.
in the in the form of a, he won't be making that mistake again.
Although now I do have a traveling liquor case thing.
Why do you have a traveling liquor case?
Because of a certain family friend died, and they wanted to disperse his assets because they'd be useful to people.
So he left you because
No, he didn't left me. We just went through his stuff.
Killer.
His kids
That
wanted
happened.
us to do it. They thought we could use it. I even got a flask. It's amazing.
I feel like there's some, like, very hipster story that I could write out of this.
No. This is not hipster. You take that back.
Something about a dead man's flask.
You're cruel.
We should do an on-the-road type sort of scenario, but... My mind is turning, though.
Oh, wait, I have some ideas I've been meaning to tell you about the fan fiction. But
you can't talk about them on air!
I'm not going to talk about them on air!
Shame, Killer!
I'm not going to do that! Why would I do that?
Wow.
I gotta finish.
Kind of
I gotta
up
finish
a little bit there.
I
could you read your Fitbit numbers to us and see what happened at that
93, so it's still on the low side.
Let's see if we can bump that up. We'll make it a new game.
I know, right? I mean, you guys are supposed to be helping me burn calories right now, and you are not doing your jobs here. I'm feeling calm and cool as a cucumber.
What could we do to raise her heart rate?
Speaking of cucumber,
what?
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about that
she's
too.
Cool as cucumber. I'm growing some vegetables in the backyard.
Oh,
really?
That's nice.
Not
Were you all natural with it?
I've got some cucumbers growing in a little pot that's shielded from the cats right now. I have to take it to work because I have to. They go up and they tap at them because they know what's inside and they don't know how to get the force field off. So I'm getting to the point where I have to take the thing off soon. I'm gonna have to take them to work because they're not big enough and it's definitely not warm enough out right now that I can transplant them. So
true.
Calvin just walks up to it and he's tap 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 tap. I was like, "Stop that! You are not a farmer." I've got cucumbers and tomatoes.
You could identify as a farmer.
And
You
carrots,
don't know that.
And I started a tray of cantaloupe seeds.
Cantaloupe.
Yeah, I've never grown cantaloupe before, but the things are about like that big right now, so hopefully The little green plant shoot things.
Nice.
So.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
So, are you going all natural with the fertilizer? No.
You mean, am I crapping in a hole?
Yeah,
No.
exactly. Thank you,
I'm
Lyle.
not building
Thank
a
you for
tree
catching
and
on.
then planting my stuff in it. No.
Because we all know, non-geo geomodded plants are better than, all the crap, pesticides and fertilizers and all that shit. Organic's the way to go, man.
You can have organic composting
I want to say the
without pooping in a
fertilizer's
hole.
organic, actually.
I always find it amazing.
I just picked a whole bunch of different types of tomatoes and an eggplant. Like, alright, that'll work for now.
So, what if the tomatoes start attacking you? Just start killing people.
He's just gonna eat them.
I mean, yeah, I like to think between me and the birds, we could probably take care of it.
No one got that reference in Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
No, we definitely did.
I got it.
We
Okay.
definitely did.
I just,
No.
I'm fantasizing now about like Bio's like sitting there like having a bagel and reading the paper in the morning, and like a tomato comes bouncing in from the garden. He just looks up, says, "Good." That means I don't have to.
Yeah,
that means
good.
I don't have to go out and
Good.
pick them. They're just gonna come right in. Just sits there with a net and just catches them,
Good.
tosses them in the pot.
Gauntlet.
Make sure you have your salt with you so you can put some salt on your tomatoes.
I love tomato sandwiches. They are very, very tasty.
Wouldn't know. I'll
mean,
do
it's
ketchup.
It's not
I won't do
hard. You
tomatoes.
just slice a tomato and you stick it on some bread with some mayonnaise and a little bit of salt. I mean, it's delicious.
Can't do it.
What?
Can't do it.
Why can't you do it?
I don't know. I think it's a texture thing. I don't know. Yes, I know. Look at me with the stain. Princess Candy
no,
does
it's
the
not
same.
disdain. It's sadness because I feel bad that you can't partake of the joy that is a fresh tomato sandwich. It makes me sad for you.
Does it?
It does.
Mm,
It does.
I don't need your sadness. Well then, dead air.
No, I was trying to see if I could like shoot
Yeah.
beams through
no.
the camera at you, but apparently
No, it's not working.
no. My heart rate's down to 88. What the hell? Come on. How am I
Well, maybe-
supposed to zap things like Tim the Enchanter if my heart rate doesn't get up to the point where I can actually generate electricity?
Or maybe we're trying to slow your heart so much that you kind of go into a coma.
Wow.
I do feel sleepy right now.
Worse.
See, it's working. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep, Baroness. Please don't smash
Pretty sure that's-
our heads.
She just ends up falling asleep, and the account gets shut down because somebody was asleep on the stream. Like, what? 2 of us were awake. Yes, but none of you were in control of the streaming computer.
How does
What is
that?
that?
How does that
We've got
even
a point,
work?
Twitch.
It's a good thing Baron was there. We could actually ask him to come downstairs.
Yeah,
and
Greg Barry, could you wake up?
Poke your wife. Poke her awake.
Yeah, you need to be specific there, Killer.
Hey,
said-
it's up to
if
him
you-
to interpret
if
those
you-
orders.
If you sent my
Commander's
husband a
intent
text
is to wake
message
you up.
saying, "Hey,
That's
could
the
you go
intent."
downstairs and poke your wife?" I think that might be taken the wrong way. I'm just saying.
Hey, D.
Dee, dee,
I
dee.
don't know what you're talking about. Being
D,
taking the
what?
wrong intent.
Ah.
Are you sighing because D's now here? Are you
Hmm?
frustrated?
Are you saying, Baroness, that you don't want to be affiliated with DTD?
And his
I-
wrestling show.
Had
Because I
nothing
do.
to. I was
I
sighing
need to
at
catch
you,
up. I've not
dumbasses.
watched the first 2 episodes, and I only caught the last, I don't know,
Well,
A
there's
little bit over half of the third one.
I think it's the second episode where Emma Watson kicks my ass, which I think is bullshit. And I don't want to spoil anything for you, but it
Too late.
Well, no, he said he's watched the first two, and he's partway through 3. I'm pretty sure it's episode 2 that I get my. I know in the first one that Vampy kicked my ass, which I'm okay with.
Are you? I don't think you are.
I am.
No.
I am.
Deep down, you're seething with rage.
Is Vampy as the Undertaker? I mean, how could you not root for that? Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Now, the Emma Watson thing, I'm calling bullshit on because, yeah.
You lost to Emma Watson.
That's crap. It's crap.
There's one thing I am disappointed about. Although this could be, previous to his horrific murder. We didn't do nothing.
Didn't do nothing.
But Harambe, may peace be upon him, is in the league. And he doesn't have a halo over his head. So clearly, either he's been wished back by the Dragon Balls, or this is pre-egregious murder. Harambe, may peace be upon him.
So what you're saying is reviewing the past.
Make a good point, though, because RNGesus does have a halo.
I know. So... I noticed.
Really? There's
RNGesus?
Yeah, RNGesus is in there.
I missed that. Holy shit.
So...
Yeah. Oh, Killer. Wait, has Killer seen his intro?
No.
Oh my god, I almost forgot about that!
The ring.
Hold on!
Oh, it's more
Hold
than
on!
That. It's more than that, Killer.
Alright.
Shall I tweet the picture?
Tweet me the picture.
Bubba's is even better.
Hang on.
But still.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, the trisexuals.
Bubba has so much oil on him that his walk-in should probably just be him sliding down the ramp. He slides into the ring, and that spot is now a puddle upon which you'll trip if you get near it. That's what it should be. That's how it should be. Oh, it's glorious.
I'm waiting for this picture. Anytime now.
I just tweeted it.
That does mean nothing.
I just said, shall I tweet the picture? And you said, yeah, tweet it over to me, which I thought was kind of weird.
I need to see the picture first. I just wanted to see the picture.
Hold on.
I thought it was already on Twitter.
No, it's not. It is now. Because you told me to do it. This is your fault.
Send me the picture.
I'll put it in chat, because they're all going to see it in a second anyway.
Oh, there it is. Yes!
Wow. What does that say?
I'm a hugger.
It says, I'm a hugger. I know.
That does not look like a hugger.
It says, I'm a hugger.
Killer. I'm definitely not a hugger.
That's Bailey from WWE.
So
you
when
definitely have Billy's theme song and kind of perky.
Yeah, well, you weren't.
You don't have her full intro because she has like the used car lot, airman things. The fans that cause them to poof up.
Yeah, my understanding is he wasn't supposed to have it, and then something got screwed up, so when he was coming out, it was Bailey's theme. And it's just, Bio said the thing over to me, I was like, that's actually really catchy, I like that. So...
I'm going to have a talk with D.
I consider your song Killer.
I'm not a hugger. I'm sorry, that's just...
This is when Princess Candy needs to be online and be like, oh yes, she's a hugger.
Yeah, actually, never mind.
Okay, for everybody, if anybody has not seen it, I'm putting it in the chat.
Oh my goodness.
Oh god.
Wit Killer steps out.
Liza says, wow. I thought it said something else too. Ow.
Holy shit. Oh.
Hey, I'm Adam Jensen from Deus Ex in the league, and it's funny because
what? I want to be Adam Jensen.
Because I really didn't care how the character looked. So just like, just do whatever you want, and that's what it ended up being. The funny thing is, when I saw it, and people didn't get it at first, I was just like, I didn't ask for this. They thought I didn't like the character. It's like, no, I didn't ask for this.
I need to drink more.
Oh, Dee's gonna find
you would
the
probably.
full intro.
I could see Killer wanting my character, which
it's too late now.
That could be negotiated, possibly.
Possibly, we're gonna. You want my character instead?
This sounds like you're.
trade.
This sounds like you're trading for Bio's body,
like
and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. This is creepy. This episode has definitely taken some shady turns in the course of the last hour.
Hax and I are on a team, though.
Oh,
So that's all that matters.
That's true.
The ninja, and the cybernetic enhanced person.
The tech team. The tech team.
The Biomeld Alchemist Cyborg. With cyborg ninjas. Sounds like an 80s action movie.
It is. It does. The character does look pretty cool. I'm just saying.
Oh.
I like the way a lot of the characters have turned out in the league. We were chanting in chat. I was trying to get it going, but people weren't going with the typical WWE NXT chants. But I was like, "Fairness gonna kill you" during her match this time.
Terrible.
Like there are certain things that just, especially in NXT, they have certain chants that they pretty much always do.
Yeah.
Gets kind of old, but it's still fun.
You just gotta tweak them to the RCM, universe, and we're good.
I think Baroness to kill you is a very relevant chant, though.
Considering you guys chant that in staff meetings quite a bit, and I'm still not entirely sure why.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're supposed to talk about that, Baroness. Staff meetings
Certain labor
secret.
laws. Certain labor laws.
They're not secret.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not. No, that's Shadow Council. That's something different.
No. There's no Shadow Council. I don't know what you're talking about.
First rule of Fight Club is you talk about Fight Club.
Speaking of
But
Fight
yes,
Club.
we have staff meetings.
Which is, I have to punk me and D out. We thought last night was another staff meeting. We forgot, but we had moved staff meeting.
And I was even going to remind you guys, and I was like, no, I'm just going to see how many of them sit there and for how long. Sorry. Yep. It entertained me.
No.
It entertained me greatly.
It was funny. It's like don't feel. D came back on. I was like, oh my god, I forgot. We moved the meetings and everything. It's like, don't feel bad, D. I did the same thing.
Actually, what I said to Baron just beforehand, it was like going on. It's about 10 till 9, because he was about to get on too, and then he's like, "Why aren't you getting ready for?" And then he's like, "Oh, right, Sunday." And I said, "Yeah, I'm actually kind of half surprised that I haven't had a text from Killer yet, going, 'Hey, I'm going to be a little late to the meeting tonight,' so I could laugh at him."
No, I was on time.
Actually, you're going to be
I was on time.
Early.
I actually got on at 7:30. He's like, where is everybody?
Like sitting down
and it gets closer and closer. Hey, where is it? Oh, that's fucking right. Sunday. Fuck. Oh, okay. I'll go back to the main channel.
Happens.
That happens.
So, to be fair, though, I mean, when you make a little switch like that, we've been doing Thursday night meetings for so long, and when you get into a groove, I mean, it's just sort of like
now,
your natural thing. More than that, actually.
Has it been?
Yeah, it's been more than that.
Probably.
So, I mean, with a few exceptions, I mean, when we've had to do one-off things that we had to take care of something, but yeah, it's been pretty much every Thursday night for
like
the last
that legitimate
year and a
threat from Hax about him, launching the donkey porn button.
Oh, he clipped Bubba's intro. You have to see Bubba's intro.
All right, I'll have to see
Bubba's
Bubba's
put it
intro.
in chat.
Oh, he's that's right.
He's hentai common.
That's right.
It is pretty amazing.
It's a great intro.
Oh my god, he's so oily.
It's a little disturbing, I know.
Lawrence, he almost got Missouri. God, that is. Where's the bulge? He's got no bulge.
The world.
Why
is
are you
his
staring
killer.
at another
The
man's
world is
bulge
his
spot?
pole.
I'm just saying.
My
We're
God.
gonna be realistic here.
Oh. No, Hobbs. Hobbs is very upset.
So good.
Terrible. terrible. God almighty, it was so oily. Literally glistened. Literally glistened. Speaking of glistening, I guess we'll have to slide right into Baron's time slot now.
Yeah, I was actually trying to see if he was ready for it. So, yeah, all right.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Baron, are you ready for us to slide into you?
Killer. That's 2 homoerotic comments you've made about members of staff on air in the last couple of minutes here.
You're the main host of this show, the leader of this show.
Which is why I'm telling you, you're getting a little bit on that borderline there.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll pull it back.
Oh, really?
Oh, shit, that was not intentional. That really was not intentional.
And on that note, you can join us for our shenanigans live and in person at RivalCon this June. Oh my God. Not June. July 21st through 23rd, right here in Cleveland, Ohio. Killer will be here. We're hoping to drag Bio kicking and screaming up from the swamp so that he can partake in these shenanigans as well.
He has to referee the match between you and Princess Candy.
I know, right? I mean, who else is gonna do it? We need this to be a thing.
May peace be upon him.
May peace be upon him.
He would come back from the dead for this specifically.
Must be wished back via the Dragon Balls.
Oh God! Sorry, I'm just now imagining that intro video, like us gathering the Dragon Balls and wishing around back to life, just so he could referee the match between Princess Candy and Baroness. That's it. Not anything else.
We need to make a poster of this.
And it failed. It fails because he appears.
Yeah.
Immediately sees Evanus Prime and just grabs him and starts dragging him around. And then
that just happened.
Cleveland doesn't need this. Cleveland does not need this. But then the Cleveland Police Department has to shoot him again.
Okay, first of all, it was the Cincinnati Police Department.
I understand,
the first
but I'm
time.
saying Cleveland has had some high-profile stuff of their own.
That's because we have assholes that run around the streets and they just need to be taken care of beforehand. So,
but I'm just imagining, like, what? They killed him again?
That's terrible.
This is a sad day for the state of Ohio.
Like, we brought him back to referee this cage fight between me and Princess Candy,
and things got out of hand.
It's got a little out of hand. As they are wont to do at RivalCons. I mean,
Exactly.
It happens. But yeah, tickets are on sale now. You can click that nice little link down below to get to our event I can't even talk. Bio, would you like to make our other announcement?
No. I'm good.
All right, then.
Are you sure you don't want to affiliate us with anyone?
Where did you get your milkshake? Where did you get your milkshake? Because I've been wanting one.
Yeah, it does not bring all the boys to the yard.
Oh, well.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. There's Killer's intro, yes.
We'll watch that afterwards, after the show's over. Yeah. Click, quick, totally. Baroness, end the show, end the show!
I'm trying to make sure Baron got back to his desk.
You should end the show with the intro.
I'm watching it, I'm going to watch it, don't worry.
I'm not set up to do that, or else I would have. I didn't know we were going to go this way.
You end the show.
I was unprepared. I'm sorry. All right, but stay tuned. Baron will be up next with Outlast, and maybe he will get to talk about some affiliation stuff. But from all of us here at RivalCast Media, till next week, cheers.